Hi there, and welcome to your SFI introduction video. Now there are a few things I want to show you in this video. I'm not going to go into everything that you could possibly know about SFI because that would make a very long video. But particularly if you're a brand new member, there are a few things that are really important that I'd like you to take a look at. So I'm just going to go through these in this video. Now to start with, up in the corner here, you've got some account information. And it will cover your name, your SFI ID, which will need to be used in all your advertising, your current rank, how many Versa points you've earned this month, your sponsors details, and also how many messages you've received and if you've got any that you haven't read yet. Now underneath you've got these three buttons, which I mentioned a little bit in the first video, but I want to go into more depth with them here. Now this start is the screen that you actually come to the first time you ever log into SFI. And what it actually has on it has a video on it here from Jerry Carlson, who is the founder of SFI, and it's a really important video. It's about 6 minutes long, so it's not very long. And it's something that I really recommend that you watch, probably several times actually, to get a feel for what SFI's plan for you actually is, and what they recommend that you do to actually become successful with this business. Also, if you've been in SFI for a long time, and you haven't watched this video for a while, it's a really good thing to watch it and make sure that you're familiar with it, because when you sign new people up, they're going to be watching this video, and it's really important for you to know what your new affiliates are going to be seeing and what they're going to be wanting to ask you about, really. So this is a very important thing to look at. So take some time to watch the video, and we'll just go back to the Affiliate Center. Okay, so that's your start button. And the next button here is SFI Basics, which is a really simple breakdown of what you need to do to succeed with this business. So let's start at the top. Number one, start earning money by accumulating Versa points. Now, if you're brand new and you don't actually know what Versa points are, we're going to go into this in a little bit more depth in a minute. But that's the first thing that you need to do. And then down here, increase your earnings by generating sales at tripleclicks.com. Well, that's absolutely straightforward. You sell products, you earn commission. Let's go down a little bit further. Maximize your income with sponsoring and duplication. So the third thing that you need to do is you need to sign up new affiliates, and that will help to increase your income as they become successful. And then down the bottom here, there are a few other extra supplemental income streams. And I'm not going to go into these at the moment because it's a little bit more complicated and I want to keep this video nice and straightforward. But those are some extra things that you can do to start earning money at SFI. So let's go back to the Affiliate Center again. Now your third button here is Launchpad. A Launchpad is a series of 30 lessons to help you get started with SFI. So let's just go and have a quick look at it. You can claim Versa points for reading and completing each of the lessons. Now, I haven't got ticks down here to say that all of them are completed. I have actually completed them all, I just didn't claim the Versa points for them, because I like to save some of these Versa points in case I ever need them in an emergency, just to maintain my rank if I'm short of Versa points at the end of the month. So I've tried to save quite a few just for that purpose. So as you work your way down, each step of Launchpad introduces you to a new concept about SFI and triple clicks. And the idea is that you go through them one per day for your first month in the business. And by the time you get to the day 30 at the end of the month, you've actually got a really thorough grounding in what SFI is actually about. So my recommendation is that you actually do work through these one a day. And again, if you've been an affiliate for a while and you haven't actually been back to Launchpad for some time, it's a really good thing to go back to. Now, there's just one thing that I do want to show you here. Day 11, Overnight Success Not. This is my absolute favourite lesson, and it's one that I come back to often. And it's one of the things that's kept me motivated to keep going with SFI when I felt like giving up and I felt like I'm not making any progress. So what this is about is it's saying that it can take a long time to build your business. Now, I'm not going to show you all of these. The one I want to show is the one at the top here, Robert Blackman. So it says, Robert Blackman now earns as much as $85,000 per month. Now, just stop and imagine for a moment what $85,000 per month would do for your life. It's an incredibly life-changing amount of money. And then it goes on to say, Yet it took Robert 2 years to see his first 4-figure check, $1,000 or more, and it took him 5 years to see his first 5-figure check. So let's think about this for a minute. So many people give up with SFI because they feel like they're not getting anywhere and they feel like they're not making any money. Let's just look at Robert Blackman for a moment and think about this and think, well, let's say he'd been in the business for 18 months and he thought, you know, I really feel like I should be making $1,000 a month by now. This isn't working out for me because I'm not making the kind of money I should be making. I'm going to give up with this business. And he'd given up. If he gave up at 18 months, he would have never got that first 4-figure check. He would have never got to $10,000 a month, and he wouldn't be earning $85,000 a month now. So you really, really do have to look at this business in the long term. When you actually look at this lesson and you scroll down, you're going to see an awful lot of other people who were in a similar situation, that it actually took them a long time to earn anything that we would consider significant money. But they didn't give up, they stuck with it, and they ended up earning huge amounts of money. So, as I said, this is a really, really motivational launchpad lesson for me, and it's one that I really like to keep going back and looking at. So, let's go back to the Affiliate Centre. Oh, and back again. So, if you're ever feeling stuck and you're really not sure what to do, these are the 3 places to go: Start, SFI Basics and Launchpad. And you just keep trying to follow the system. Now, there are, I think, 3 other things that I want to tell you about. If you're a brand new affiliate and you've just joined SFI, there's going to be a bar across the top here telling you how many points you are above or below the green line. Now, what this is about is it's about the E365 contest. Now, what this is it's a contest between everyone who joined on the same day, and it lasts for a year, 365 days. And at the end of it, the person who joined on that day, who's accumulated the most Versa points during the year, wins. Basically, there are a few elimination rounds, but that's basically how it works. It's at the end, it's the person who's accumulated the most Versa points. As you can see here, I've been eliminated from the E365 challenge. I think I actually came second. It was either second or third. The person who won it is William Theory, and he obviously accumulated huge amounts of Versa points because I know I accumulated a lot. But he still beat me. But it's a very, very good contest to take part in because it really does encourage you to put in a lot of effort in your first year and to get into some really good habits. And getting into good habits is, I can't express more how important it is to get into good habits and to get into the habit of keeping on working your business. Now, on that subject, over here somewhere is a link under support, is a link to view your upline. And then there's something else I want to show you over here. Now, if you're a member of my team, then you're going to share the same upline as me, except you won't share my co-sponsor. If you're not a member of my team, obviously your upline are going to be different. But one thing that I want to show you is this guy here. He's my inspiration in SFI. And if we look at his leadership page, you'll be able to see why. Now, as you can see here, he joined SFI in 2000. Now, I actually joined SFI back in 2000 as well. And that was the first time I joined SFI. But I didn't get into it. I didn't really get to grips with it. I wasn't ready for the business then, and I just gradually drifted away from it. But as you can see, he's been an affiliate since 2000. He's a platinum team leader. He's a big, big earner in SFI, and he's someone who I really look up to because he's someone who actually stuck with it and has made a real success of his business. But one thing that I want to show you that's really interesting is this badge here, 365 daily Versa point streak. That means that every day for the last 365 days for the last year, he has logged in and earned a minimum of 10 Versa points. Now, what's important about that is that it shows how consistent he's been. That even though he's already incredibly successful, sorry, I just clicked something then, I'm just going to go back. Even though he's incredibly successful, he's still active every day and working his business. And that is really, really important. Now, let's go back again. And we'll have a look at someone else. Let's have a look at Leon McKee. He's also a Platinum team leader here. There we are, look. He's someone else who's logging in every day and being active in his business. And then now here we've got, in the middle of all of this, we've got someone here who's an executive affiliate, and let's have a look at his leadership page. So everyone else around him are team leaders. He's got no badge at all for daily VersaPoints. So he's obviously not logging in regularly, not being active, not working his business, and not being successful. So it really does make a difference that you log in every day and you work your business and get into good habits. Right, so let's go back to the home page here. Now, getting into good habits is about doing the tasks on your to-do list. So let's have a look at the to-do list. Now, in another video, I'm going to be going through the daily, the weekly, and the monthly actions with you. So I'm not going to talk about those now. But if you're a brand new member, what you're going to be interested in is the one-time actions, which will get you started with your business. Now, to show you those, I'm going to go over here because I've already claimed them. I've already done these tasks, so they don't show up on my to-do list. But just to give you an idea of the number of things that you can do, here we are. Getting started actions. Confirming your registration. Whitelisting the email address. Completing your profile. There's so many things that you can do down here that will earn you VersaPoints. And at the top here, look, you can earn 200 VersaPoints for generating at least 500 within your first 24 hours. And that gets you a fast track badge, which I'll show you mine on my profile when we go back there. But that's just a really easy thing to do. So you earn 500 VersaPoints in your first 24 hours, and they give you another 200. And then down here we've got Launchpad, which, as I said, I haven't actually claimed them all yet. And then you've got some more actions here. You've got intermediate actions, and there are an awful lot more VersaPoints here. But the significant thing about this is what you're actually doing to earn these VersaPoints. You're looking at the income index, the training index, the reference index, and so on. And then you're reading articles. Be an awesome sponsor. How to do effective follow-ups. These are really, really useful bits of information. So what SFI is doing is it's rewarding you with VersaPoints for actually doing the things that will get you started and get you understanding how to work your business. So every day you need to go to your to-do list and see what's available for you to do, because there's always going to be something. Now, what I was going to show you was my fast track badge. There we are. You only get one chance to get this, and you have to be in your first 24 hours as an affiliate. So if you've only just started with SFI and you're in your first 24 hours, make sure you get those 500 VersaPoints, and that will get you your fast track badge. Now, what all these VersaPoints that you're earning do for you is the more VersaPoints you have, with a few restrictions, and I'll go into those in another video, but the more VersaPoints you have, the higher your rank. So I'm a bronze team leader, and that's because I've got over 3,000 VersaPoints so far this month. But the other thing that VersaPoints do for you is, as long as you're an executive affiliate or higher by the end of the month, you qualify to earn a bonus from the TripleClicks executive pool. And your bonus is based on the number of VersaPoints you've earned. So basically, at the end of the month, your VersaPoints get converted into cash. So the more VersaPoints you can earn, the better. So that's why you want to be earning VersaPoints. Okay, so that's actually all I wanted to cover in this video. So I'm just going to give you a quick review. If you get stuck, Start, SFI Basics, and Launchpad should help to get you back on track again. If you're in your first year in the business and you're still in the E365 contest, really work hard at it, because it's a great thing to take part in, and I'm sure it must feel fantastic to win. When you log in every day, if you're not sure what to do, go and visit your to-do list. And if you need inspiration, go and have a look at your upline. and see who in your upline is really successful and copy what they do. And I'll see you in the next video, which will give you an overview of what you can do at Triple Clicks.